Hello and welcome to Mr. Ridley's Design and Technology. I'm going to have another look at another LED garden light. This is obviously solar powered. We've got just some protection on here, take that off. It's called a fence solar light. It has a WE markings there, CE markings. It also has this mark, if you can see this, which is IP44. IP44 is, amongst other things, the waterproof rating, which means that it's the rate IP44 is sort of splash proof, so you could splash water on it. I don't know how accurate that would be. It comes with two fixings there that fix it onto a fence. These kind of lights are sometimes known as bulkhead lights because they originate on ships where they fit onto a wall and just cast light downwards. So you can see it's meant there to use using those screws that were provided. It's meant to be fitted and hooked on and fit onto wall. There's the photovoltaic there. So we're going to just see how this is made. The body from this seems to be made from we can see if we block that off and we can see that lights up. So there. In the last clip, I think I said that I thought this had a photosensitive resistor. I think actually it probably just has a chip inside. The last one we looked at had a chip inside that detected the voltage from that, and obviously when that drops, that just, when there's no voltage detected there, it then goes into lighting mode. So we've got some small posi drive or JIS screws here. We take those out and see what happens there. So there we can see the inside. Both of these pieces are, it says PP there, which is polypropylene. So these are made from polypropylene. We can see we've got an on-off switch here, and if you look closely, the on-off switch has a little like silicon rubber boot and on-off there, so that it stops water ingress. So perhaps, you know, this is for the water ingress. There's also a groove. You see there's a groove machined in there and a groove there, so when that fits together, there is actually, although it's not a rubber seal, there is a groove so that if rain goes in there, it's not going to get in. And also, they've also quite thoughtfully put a very small, if you can see, a very small hole in the bottom there, so a break in the groove, so any water that does enter through this groove system is going to run down and hopefully just run out of the little vent at the bottom there. We can take this off, so just finishing up on there, so we've got the hot glue here. The hot glue is just for quality control, to stop these wires working loose, just protects them, so there's hot glue in there. We've got a tiny PCB there. The PCB is just really to locate the two LEDs, and you can see the two LEDs there. If I can carefully get that screw, try to bring that out. This pops out, I think. So if we just push, it's quite cleverly designed to just all clip together. If we can unclip it. So again, all of these components are injection molded. That's probably HIPS high impact polystyrene. That one injection molded. We've got a small kind of reflector there. That again is injection molded, probably either polypropylene or HIPS high impact polystyrene. Got a very small screw there. In terms of using this for another product, this would be quite easy because we can just take this off, and we've got our two LEDs here, which could go inside another kind of lamp or something like this. So this could be quite easily repurposed. We've got a battery holder there. We're having a look at this. This is actually injection molded from black plastic, and quite interestingly sprayed. You can see the overspray there, sprayed silver. I would imagine the photovoltaic, the solar panel there, is probably glued in with hot glue. How easy that would be to get out, I don't know, but I'm sure we could. And then just last of all, if we take a look at the battery, so 2 more screws. Increasingly for safety reasons now, batteries are held in by screws just to stop children getting at them. And this is also clips in as well. And we can see there's a standard nickel metal hydride, 600 milliamp hour, 1.2 volts. So that's a standard battery. If you wanted to increase the capacity of that, there are higher capacity. This is a AA configuration battery. There's higher configuration batteries available. So there it is. There's a bulkhead lamp. I say the cost of this was, I think, again £1.99. So under a couple of quid, and quite good value considering you get a battery, you get the 2 LEDs. If you wanted to repurpose this for another project, you could, but it's also proves a nice, quite cheap, and to light up a garden path or something like that, it could be used. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. That's the bulkhead or fence lamp. Thank you for watching Mr. Ridley's Design and Technology.